Morning, everybody. Whoops, came in a little hot on the swing. No, it's very swingy. Good morning. I continue to be able to come to you on Monday mornings from my porch, which is so delightful, and I hope that it doesn't make you angry. All of my friends who live in the cold places, like it's like I'm being mean, because I just want to remind you that if I sat out here on a Monday morning to come speak to you in August, you would just end up witnessing the end of my life. I would just melt right through the cracks of this porch underneath this pier and beam house built in 1908. Do you understand? Like, this is it. This is our time to shine. We don't have, it just starts precipitously going downhill, like around, unfortunately, early April. And then, you know, our kids sweat through their Halloween costumes. You know what I mean? Just give it to us. Give it to us. Give the heat people our winters. This is why we live here. Okay. So, I came to you, social media, I came to you on Friday because I just had such a meltdown, such a COVID school meltdown. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Who will help us? For us, Friday was the last day of the first semester. So the whole week was just a hellscape. Not that it isn't all. Between the finals, the missing work, and you know, of course, they always turned it in. The teacher just, I don't know what. I think all I can assume is that it is a vast conspiracy among all the teachers of the United States, all of them. This is bipartisan. It's every state, it's every county. I mean, as far as I can tell from my other friends, it's both private and public school. And there's some sort of secret meeting all the teachers have had that where they agreed, what they agreed to do was to accept all the work that these students have diligently and punctually completed. And then, number one, act like they never got it. Or number two, just not log it into their grade book for fun. This is what's happening, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. This is intel from the people that live here, and they can't be lying, right? So teachers, all we want to say to you is, can you please do better and stop hiding our kids' work that they've turned in on time? Guys, we're never getting out of here. Never. We are never getting out of here. Never. God, when will you take these kids back in a normal way? Like, if I never see a Google Chromebook again for the rest of my life, it will be too soon. Do you know what I mean? I got Remy up this morning. The way that we're working in our family right now, just don't worry about it. Like, one kid goes to school in person and one kid does it at home. And I just can't. I can't get into it. Okay? It's just, nothing works. Nothing really works. That's the only thing that medium works. Anyway, she was getting ready to go to school today, and she's like, I'm like, it's a new day, I guess. Like, it's just like a new semester. She's like, did you look at my final grades? Did you look at the portal? I'm like, I can't do it. I can't bear it. I can't bring myself to look at the portal. I can't know what your final grades were. I can't know if we're going to repeat the 9th grade. I can't know it. I just need to, I haven't even had coffee, you know? Like, I can't do it. So, I'm just, are we ever getting out of here? Take these children. Will any of y'all take them? They have been living in this house with me every single day for so long. Okay. I'm going to tell you the next thing that I am learning in therapy. One thing I like to do when I come to you on Mondays, I have a therapy notebook because when I am on my sessions with my therapist, Krista, it's coming so quickly, and I'm not a very good, I'm not a quick processor. As you know, I've told you this a million times, I'm an Enneagram 3. I live externally, right? I'm an outward-facing person. I'm looking at you. I'm thinking about the world. I'm thinking about what's happening out here. I struggle when the mirror turns inward. It's just not my natural skill set. So I have to work really hard at it. So when Carissa is telling me all this stuff and making me answer her mean questions, I can't keep up with it. My brain has to write it down so it can think about it later. Anyway, that's too long of a thing to say that I have a therapy notebook where I keep all my notes. And so I go through it on Mondays. I'm like, what has been really useful for me once I wrote it down and then can think about it later. That's just how I do. And then put it a little bit into practice, which is to say medium. And this is one of the things. And I think this might help tons of us, actually. Like, again, you're welcome for the free therapy. I pay for it for us every week, and then you get it for free, okay? So one of the things that I've been working on, so this is both specific to me, but I think it is probably universal for a lot of us, which is that you, the people that live with you, the children, the spouses or partners, everybody is just absolutely like mired in huge feelings right now, like big and not good feelings. Like I am just dealing with like loss and trauma. I don't know how else to say it. Those are my two twin pillars, loss and trauma. And everybody else in this house too. And so you too, I know you are. I know this is what we're experiencing collectively. And so I was talking to Carissa about, again, I told you last week how I like to talk bad about myself, about how I'm doing, about all things. How I'm not managing things right, and I wish I was doing better, and I think I'm failing, and I think I'm not doing this well. It's just the way. It's just it's a real party inside my head. But I was talking about parenting, like parenting the kids right now just through so much, and as you are. And I was walking through my steps, like, I'm so high on positivity. I am like a glass half full type. I don't mean to be this way. I just was born like it, okay? I got it from my dad. That's just how I don't know what to say. And so I was walking through my steps. This is the rallying cry that I'm doing, and these are this, and I've got these little things, and we're gonna try this, and these are my big fancy cheerleading words to get everybody like, we can do it, you can do it, you're the best, you are loved, all of it. And Carissa said to me, because I'm like, I'm just trying, they're telling me all these things that are hard and that are sad, and so I'm trying to counterbalance it with like, here's what's true about you. What's true about you is that you are beloved. What is true about you is that you are wanted. What is true about you is that you are matter and you're important, and these are all the true things. This feels good to me. Like, this feels like a good pep talk. I want it. I want somebody to say that. But what Carissa said to me, and I always tell you this, but she leans into our Zoom call really close with her little sweet face. And she stays there for a minute, and I know I'm about to get dragged. You know what I mean? I'm about to get it. And she said to me, truth is needed, but comfort is required. And I was like, truth is needed, but comfort is required. So I'm thinking about us, I'm thinking about you, I'm thinking about me, and all the big feelings that we are surrounded with right now, the hurt, the pain, the sorrow, the loss, the disorientation, and how many times we kind of come in to fix the thing with the perfect pep talk, and the truth is we're not going to be like this forever. The truth is life's going to come back. The truth is you will eventually go back to school. These are all true things. We're not wrong. There's some truth. However, truth is needed, but comfort is required. What if we started first with comfort? Let's start there. Maybe we just stay there for a while. I hear you. It is not fair. It is too hard. You are getting robbed of your senior, junior, 8th grade year. You are getting robbed. This is impossible. I know you miss your friends. That's what comfort feels like. So even though all that truth is true, we're not going to be like this forever. Comfort is really what cracks through the fog. It's what it does for me. Nobody can fix my life right now. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many incredible checklists you put into place in my life. What I need is comfort. It's what you need. It's what our people need. And here's another thing that Carissa said as she was explaining this to me. She was like, because it is my instinct to do it. So this is maybe not everybody's instinct. Some of you are profoundly good at just sitting in other people's pain or in their discomfort or even in your own. Okay? That's not my way. I am always thinking, how can I get this back to half full? What is the thing to do to turn this thing around? That's just how I do it. So she told me, Jen, rescue messes up connection. Rescue messes up connection because all of a sudden, that person is on one side with their pain and you're on the other side with all these solutions, but you are not next to them. You are not with them in it. You are not a partner. You are not a co-laborer, like shouldering this grief. You're just another person trying to fix it. So it messes up connection. She's like, one thing that you need to work on is just allow a thing to be true. Just allow a hard thing to be true. Just allow a devastating thing to be true. Just allow a broken thing to be true, a dysfunctional thing, an unjust thing. Let it be true because it is true. Right? Don't fix it, don't rescue it, don't solve it. There'll come a time for that, and there are times for solutions. But you know when you're on the other end of somebody and every single bit of counsel they're giving you is kind of like in a category that I like to call try hard, you know? Just try and do this, and here's your measures, and here's the thing, and then you do this, and that's kind of tiring when you're just sad. So, truth is needed, but comfort is required. So think about that hard person in your life right now who is in a hard place, and you are doing everything you can to fix and rescue. Maybe the thing to do is comfort. Full stop. That is hard. That is not fair. I am so sad with you. See? Okay. I'm running out of time. I'm going to shove one of this to next week because how much time can you give me on a Monday doing? We have jobs. Okay. I want to talk about finally the Jen Hatmaker book club that we have for February. I'm going to show you what's in this box, guys. All my new book club members are pumped that this is their first month because it is adorable. You came in at an awesome time. So this is the February box. Everybody's just now getting it. You know, we always have this incredible logo by my friend Jenny. I'll link to her stuff online. She's done the podcast logo. She's done the book club logo. We love her. Okay, this is what we are doing this month in the club. First of all, you always get a love note from me. I love writing these. And they're always precious. And they're always themed with colors. Everything's just too cute. It's too cute. It's too cute. You know what I call them? My team of magic women. My magic women make everything beautiful. Okay, so there's the love note. Are you ready for this cute thing? Look at the gift this month. Because remember, it's cold everywhere else. Yes, I'm sitting in the sun in my bare feet, but that's not normal. So this month in the book club box, all of our members got this adorable navy and white beanie. And I don't know if you can see this, but it says free. And it's the same font as the word free on Fierce, Free, and Full of Fire. It's so cute with its little pom-pom. Why don't I have this on? Why? It's just now occurring to me that what would have been the thing to do is put it on my head. But now I can't because look at all the stuff that's up here. There's no more real estate up here. But this is adorable. I'll wear it this week and make sure that I put a picture of it. Finally, oh, I brought you a winner, February. Guys, everybody who's read this book is already they're gonna be raising their hand like, oh yes. We are reading Red at the Bone by Jacqueline Woodson. There is a reason this is an award-winning book on a million lists. Red at the Bone. Guys, this book has everything. Every time I say that, I'm like, Stefan, this book has everything. It's class, it's racial prejudice, it's family dynamics, it is gentrification, it's ambition, it is love and loss. I mean, Jacqueline is a writer's writer. Do you know what I mean by that? Like, this is how to write a book. This is a person who was born, and as a born baby, it was already super clear that she is going to have to be a writer. That is her path. She is incredible. I get to talk to her this month, as always. You know, in the Jen Hatmaker Book Club, I always have an interview with our books, or with our month's author, and I ask all the questions from book club, and it's just incredible. And so I read at the Bone and was like, boom. And it's in the perfect month to read it. There's so much really interesting social commentary in here on racial bias and generational wealth, and it's a thought-provoking conversation starter. So, Read at the Bone. So, you should be in book club. There's nothing else to say. You should. We have chapters all around. I zoom in with a chapter every single month. We have huge online book chats. We have a million resources. You get your box and your prizes. You get all this awesome digital content. Our community is the very best. You have until February 5th to sign up for the March box. But if you sign up, you automatically are in our private Facebook group. So if you sign up today, come join us. Come join us for this entire month's talks and chats and discussions and questions and the podcast and the Facebook Zoom, all of it. Come join us. You get it immediately. But your first box will come in March, February 5th. JenHatmakerBookClub.com. It's in there. I had some other stuff, and I'll put it to next week. Okay. But will we make it out of COVID school? Will we? I need somebody who knows something to say in the comments that we are. That you know there's some way that you know a thing. I don't know who you are. You're special. You're important, and you have on good intel that in the fall we can live. I need somebody to let us know that if we can just get through summer. Does this seem fair? It's a real long. I live by a train. Gosh! Okay. Please. If our kids cannot go back to normal school, I am not talking about the way it is right now, if they cannot go back to normal school in the fall, I don't know. I just can't. I don't know what to say. I quit. I don't really know how that works. I don't know about the logistics of it, but I just do. So, I just do. Okay. Come join us for book club, guys. You'll never be sorry. You will never, ever, ever be sorry. Do it for you. Got till the 5th for March. Okay, is that it? Okay. Do you like my sweatshirt? This is from Ree's Mercantile in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. I love her. She's about to be on the podcast again. Okay. Have a good day, everybody.